This presentation is specifically for the wedding industry, but Handle My Leads was designed to work across a lot of industries. So this particular presentation is actually customized, and you'll see me talking about things specifically for the wedding industry. But if you have an industry that is not the wedding industry and you think it would be useful to you, please contact me and we can talk about it. We all want to grow our business. If you go to business growth seminars, read books on growing your business, they talk about advertising, trade shows, customer vendor relationships, referrals, and always managing your lead lists. I am a videographer. I'm also the owner and CEO of Handle My Leads, but I am in the wedding industry and I get lead lists. If you have 1 or 2 leads a month, that's one thing. You can probably manage your lead list if you've got a very tiny lead list. But in the wedding industry, at least, and in other industries, you do bridal shows, you may get 1,000, 2,000 leads from a bridal show. And managing those are a completely different story. We're pretty good at advertising, we're pretty good at trade shows, customer vendor relationships, we work on those, we always manage our referrals. But when it really comes down to managing your leads, it's a little more difficult. Should be pretty easy. You maybe start with an initial assessment, oh yeah, I can just send out an email blast, take my Excel spreadsheet, put it together, do an email blast, and that's great. Send it out to all 2,000 leads and I'm good. Some people get a little more ambitious. They want to do maybe wait a couple of weeks, send out another email blast. Great. Simple, but honestly, how effective is it? Because at least in the wedding industry, wedding dates for most brides on cold lead lists, their wedding date is 6 months to 18 months out. Literally, at the last bridal show, I was talking to brides that were 2 years, 6 months out from their wedding. They're just kicking tires. They're absorbing information. A few months from now, by the time they are really ready to make a decision, they're not going to remember you because you sent your email out 3 or 4 months ago. They're going to get the latest email that came yesterday and start researching from that. So your big blast that went out several months ago to them is totally useless. What you really need for true effective lead list management is a much longer pipeline. 7 days, send another email out. 14 days, send another email out. 30 days, keep following up, 60 days, 90 days. You need a 6 to 8 month pipeline to contact these leads that came to the bridal show 7 or 8 months ago. They may have visited your booth, maybe they didn't, maybe they were a cold lead, but they weren't interested in booking then. They may be interested in booking when you send one of these later emails out. If you have that long of a pipeline, you're going to have to start dealing with brides that got married. Some of them may be 2 years out, but some of them were still pretty close. 2 or 3, 4 months out. It would be rather embarrassing to send an email out 6 months after a couple's wedding asking them if they would like for you to be the caterer for their wedding. It's important to pull out the ones that got married, but it's also very important to handle your unsubscribe requests. The CAN-SPAM Act, Congress passed years back, require opt-out, unsubscribe capability for people who just don't want to get all those emails. It's really not even that simple because it's not just one clump of leads working through 6 months or 8 months. You're continually backfilling. You're getting more leads to be added. So what's happening is you're getting leads at all places along the pipeline. That happens to be a very good marketing pipeline. You continually backfilling leads. You've got leads that you just met. You got leads that are a little into the pipeline. You got leads that are a little longer in the pipeline. In other words, you've got people that are at all different phases of their selection process. The problem is, how are you going to contact them when you're dealing in the thousands and thousands of leads and they're all spread out across many months of states in that lead pipeline? It's not impossible to have effective lead management, but honestly, if you're going to really manage your leads the way that you really should, it's going to be a huge cost. You can either spend 24/7 being a photographer for weddings, or you can spend 24/7 managing your lead list. But honestly, to do it effectively, when you're doing it manually, there's really not much option there. So what usually happens? Well, the first thing that happens, those lead lists keep coming in, those emails keep coming in, and you stop processing them. They start backing up. You start getting frustrated because you see those emails coming in that you got this new lead list is available, this new lead list is available, this new lead list is available, and you're not doing anything with the leads because you don't have time. You get frustrated because you're just throwing money in the trash can. And you're not taking advantage of all of the leads that you should have been utilizing from trade shows and other opportunities that you've had. Or you go back to the comfort zone, send an email blast out and feel like you've accomplished something. Okay, it's really not that simple. The better option, handlemyleads.com. Handle My Leads is a web-based app. There's nothing to install on your computer. It is totally customized to each subscribing vendor, meaning if you're XYZ Florists, this comes from XYZ Florist, totally branded as XYZ Florist. In other words, doesn't look like it came from a third-party company, Handle My Leads. It's all with your information in it, your customization, your logos, your fonts, everything that you want. It is totally automated. We're going to talk more about that. It's integrated with Texas Weddings, which is the Austin Weddings, the bridal extravaganzas, and San Antonio wedding bridal extravaganzas. If you're an advertiser with the Wedding Guide, or you are an exhibitor at the bridal extravaganzas for Austin Weddings or San Antonio weddings, then it is totally integrated. Opportunity for integration with other lead list systems are planned for the future. You can enter leads manually. There's a form for entering your own walk-in leads or phone leads. It has Excel or CSV import options. And it is fully compliant with the CAN-SPAM Act for unsubscribed opt-out. Just a summary of what happens here. You will provide your ID and password for Texas Weddings. Handle My Leads will actually use your ID and password to go get the leads that you are qualified for from Texas Weddings. It does it once a day. It imports your leads automatically into Handle My Leads, so you don't ever have to go back and log in and pull your leads, download anything. It gets those automatically. And then it automatically sends emails. You will create a set of templates that go out at various points through the lead pipeline. These are all totally customized. If you want, you can have one template and just replicate it. Hi, we're XYZ Florists, we do weddings, call us. It can be that simple. Or you can actually create a marketing campaign where you actually have every template builds on the previous template, and you can actually create a message over several months to your potential clients. And then, after you have those templates created, after you've set it up to automatically download your leads, you turn on Handle My Leads, and for the next several months or years, the next thing you do is absolutely nothing. Literally, this is fully 100% automated. It can run for months or years as long as you are still qualified to get leads from Texas Weddings. And if you want to import your own leads, your own CSV leads, or import your own leads by form, as far as processing the leads, it might be nice periodically to go in and change, customize, update your templates, but that's not mandatory. The only thing you have to do then is, as people respond, pull out your hot leads, but you can actually start dealing with them on a personal basis and then sign contracts. Managing leads can be actually that simple. A few things about our features and options. Again, automatically import and process the leads from Texas Weddings, the form for inputting additional leads. We can handle category-specific leads, so that if the lead has specified they want photography specifically, we can put them in a special pipeline, a priority pipeline for you if you're a photographer. We can also have Excel lead list imports. Another important feature is click-through detection. We can detect if an email has actually been opened and if the client has actually clicked on a lead to your website or opened your pricing PDF or something like that, and create a priority lead pipeline for them, so you can compress and send more targeted emails to those leads. And then we can also have filtering based on certain criteria, such as if you are a venue owner and your venue holds 100 guests, you can filter out anybody that said they're going to have 700 guests at their wedding. So you're not going to be sending emails out to somebody that obviously can't utilize your services. Pricing, we have a basic version. Basic version is $29.95 a month. It imports 75 leads per month. If you are not currently with the Wedding Guide, you're strictly doing your own lead management, you do a few open houses, get a few walk-ins, and you don't have more than 75 leads a month, this is a good opportunity for you. You can still import your leads by CSV, you can enter leads by form entry, and it's $29.95 a month. The standard version is the one that's integrated with Texas Weddings, unlimited lead import, form entry for additional leads, and the CSV. The premium version, $64 a month, has unlimited lead import as well, all the things that were in the previous versions. We have analytics reporting, category-specific lead processing, priority lead, click-through tracking, filtering, all of the additional features. If you purchase a 6-month contract, you get an additional month free. That's pay for 6 months and you get a 7th month. If you purchase a year contract, you pay for 12 months, you'll have 14 months, 2 additional months. And then if you have multiple businesses under your company umbrella and you would like to have more than one contract, 25% discount for additional businesses under your umbrella. If you would prefer us to create your templates and customize your templates for your business, we provide a service for that as well. For more information, go to handlemyleads.com. My name's Jerry Malcolm, and I would love to hear from you. Thank you.